the way in which Pennsylvania and 3 other states conducted their laws. And, the argument goes, what's one state to tell another state what to do? That wasn't the argument. When it's a federal election, then it matters to everybody who becomes president. All 3 appointees of Donald Trump refused to hear the case. Only Justices Alito and Thomas were on board for hearing the case. Over time, I believe the amount of cheating that took place will become clearer. Although it's going to become more and more difficult. Why weren't the machines impounded immediately, as an example? There are so many questions. I don't know absolutely for certain what happened. I acknowledge that. But when people have the means, the goal, and the morality to do something, they'll do it. Answer me this. What stopped a Democrat from cheating in an election? An election for the re-election of Donald Trump or not? What would stop them? I'll bet you can't answer that. You can't say conscience. You can't believe that Donald Trump, as I have reminded you over and over, Donald Trump, according to all Democrats, was a neo-fascist, white supremacist dictator. It is moral, I declare, I, Dennis Prager, tell you, it is moral to cheat in an election to prevent a fascist, white supremacist, neo-Nazi from taking power. Okay? If somebody cheated in 1932 or 33 in the elections that put the Nazis in the Reichstag, then that person did a moral thing. I think we would all acknowledge, just as somebody who hit a Jew in the Holocaust did a moral thing. They violated the law. So since Democrats believe that they have prevented a neo-Nazi white supremacist dictator from taking power, they had the moral backing. So tell me, answer that question. What would stop a Democrat who could cheat from cheating? Can you think of one thing? Well, that's a fairly powerful argument. The fear of getting caught in a democratic state? Who's going to catch you? The New York Times? So it's very important that if you're open to reason, when people in charge can and believe they are morally impelled to cheat, they'll cheat. When you have the capacity to do so with vast numbers of ballots sent out that are not requested, then anything could happen. I don't know for a fact who won, right? I don't know. That is very unfortunate. I said at the very beginning, I wish Joe Biden had won. If he was going to win, I wish he had won without cheating. I wish Donald Trump had won. Joe Biden will make this country worse. There's no question in my mind about that, because he's a Democrat, not because he is personally corrupt. I believe he is personally corrupt. Otherwise, you'd have to explain how all of his family became extremely rich while he was a senator. If that is not evidence of corruption, then the use of the English language to have discourse has ended.